For the session today, because we have a little bit less time, we're going to skip recap. I'm just going to let you know what happened in the previous one, very briefly from my notes. You guys all went to the Northwood stronghold. You went through the sewers. Lorraine got injured. You ended up in a corpse pit, and Cass got captured by Big Ed.
So she's having a great time.
She's having a strange but great time. Obviously, a lot more stuff than that happened. But when you left the sewer in the body pit, you came into a storeroom where you guys decided to go and explore via Ulster's familiar.
Whose name is Zazu.
His name is Zazu. If you look at the map, you can see where you guys are. You can see the rooms that Zazu explored that he can see, including the corridors that he explored. The one on the outside, you would have seen from the outside, the bottom on the right. Mm-hmm. So Zazu didn't go there, but you know it's there from flying around the stronghold. And these corridors on the inside are the ones that Zazu explored. Oh, music. Sorry. Hang on a moment.
Wow, Zazu, you did a shit job. You only explored a third of it.
Well, you said that you... Okay. One moment.
My friend from Australia is downstairs, by the way.
Yeah. Not the Tree of Dreams.
What is that? The heart.
That's where we are.
Oh, okay, right.
That's where we are all sharing our great love for each other in a trust circle.
Yeah. Now, technically, you guys did slightly move outside of there last time, but actually, I just thought I'd put you guys back in there so that we could start from a fresh moment this game. Just give me a second to skip these ads. I'll link this if anybody wants to listen to the music.
Can you turn it down a bit?
I can turn it down.
It's very loud.
That's what I assume it sounds like.
Yeah, exactly. Lovely. Okay. So, all of you gathered around the doorway here. And Zazu has just come back and tucked himself into him, her, they, it.
He, him.
And has tucked himself into...
He told me himself.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Into Ulster's shirt. Got a Zazu-shaped lamp.
Looks like he has one boob.
He also has one boob.
Amazon.
Also, scry. Also, you did scry previously. And was it a scrying or was it a we just zoomed through?
No, he found
where in the cave, but when
he found what you said he found where Kev was. Yeah.
I think we zoomed through slightly for the sake of brevity. So you know where Kev is. You don't know exactly where in the room, but you know the directions, and Zazu can point to you with his little
nose.
Lauren looks around and says, "Shall we?" And quietly.
We all look at Sparks with her clinking armor.
Lauren gives you a thumbs up. I'm gonna see if Lauren has anything for invisibility at all. Specifically for Bluey, that might help her.
Citadel music is very music. Atmosphere. Sphere.
Atmosphere. It is indeed.
Yeah, I was just checking to see if I've got like guiding or anything. Nope.
Nope. Sorry about that.
I'm gonna try and check as well. Mm-mm.
Well,
Sorry, Bluey. Sorry, Sparks. Sorry, Bluey Sparks.
Moran says, I mean, in theory, there are a few things I could do. I could turn you into something else to help you.
Another vole. Then I can have 2 boobs.
You want boobs?
Just thought it was funny.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with boobs.
I would love to not be a boob if that's okay.
Could be a hedgehog. Be a bit too spiky to be a boob.
Okay. Sparks,
Boob
with
armor?
my permission, I will turn you into an animal. How does that sound?
If you're certain, but what if I'm needed not in the animal form?
Then we will kill your animal form and free you from its bonds.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. She'll put her sword away. Animal me up.
Okay.
Animal.
So, the man raises his hand. What animal would you like to become?
Um,
I don't know. You should choose. I'm not a monster.
I guess something that could. If you could turn into a dog, could you guarantee that the dog has like clipped nails such that they don't tip tap on the floor?
A manicured dog. A poodle.
Maybe like a cat or something stealthy.
No, no. No,
Cat would be
no.
better. But
No, no. Wait. Wait.
oh, you have an idea.
God. Oh my fucking god. You turn into a fucking dog. You turn into a blue Australian
Oh, Australian Shepherd.
cattle
Oh,
dog.
his name is Bluey.
You turn into Bluey.
So you turn to Bluey.
Holy shit! I'm a blue healer. I'm a blue healer.
You turn into Bluey.
Holy shit.
I think that is freaking cute.
Also gives you a pat on the head.
Oh,
I wouldn't have turned you into a boob.
I would have. If you'd asked for it. I'm into a lot of things. In terms of magic.
Anyway, let's go rescue Kev.
Wonderful. Okay, so with Bluey, as in Bluey the dog, not Bluey Sparks Blue, and the rest of you, are any of you guys going to do anything to help your seeking, or would you go as you are?
I don't think I have anything that can help.
I don't have anything that can help either.
Okay, well, the man says, you're all useless. No, he's joking.
If it comes to a fight, we can help.
This is true.
can I spellcast in this form or not really?
No, unfortunately.
That's the one downside.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let me find you.
Oh my god, it's their food. Look at this. Look at them go.
Why does it talk?
Madness.
Okay. Give me a second. So,
Your mum's voice comes out of it.
I know. Bluey, you're going to have the same stats as a mastiff.
Mhm.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
Which means you have basic cognitive abilities, because a mastiff has +1. You're pretty strong, pretty dexy, pretty conned in terms of dog. You can find those, yeah, online.
Hang on, does the Mastiff have higher intelligence than I do?
No, Mastiff's intelligence is -4 because it is a dog. You can't learn from
Okay.
It's a dog.
Can I understand people or no?
They have a wisdom. Yes, they can understand simple commands.
So you're really just happy to be here.
I mean, dogs can understand simple commands. You know, it's a dog.
That's what
It's a dog.
That's what I
Dog.
just said. So you can
All-Star is
understand-
obsessed with you. He is literally like scruffing and like patting you as they walk.
Yeah, Slia is also getting some pets in. Just cannot help it. Puppy is too cute.
Loran is like, I'm more of a cat person.
I love all fluffy things and
Understood.
non-fluffy things.
Now, from now on, I'll message you. So, marching order, just for my purposes. Also, I assume you're taking the lead because of Zazu's knowledge.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
That means Zazu is on All-Star's shoulder.
Who's behind Ulster?
Would
Louis
the small
and Sparks and Slia, Astra.
Or do Loran will probably want to go behind Ulster, then Astra, and then Sparks beside. Is that okay? You guys can go abreast.
all right.
Actually, I'll put Loran next to Ulster. You know, yesterday we were walking around with some friends trying to get to a specific location, and they had no idea where they were going. So they just started walking in a random direction, and we followed them, assuming they knew where they were. Anyway, it was very funny, and also like, what the fuck, chaotic, and made my brain go, Okay. The door to this room gently creaks open. No traps. Not that you checked them.
I would like to do an Arcana check, please.
You may.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, okay.
Yeah.
You do. What are you looking for in terms of?
Magical, like sensing if there's any magical concentrations in the room that might lead to a trap.
Lala's finishing his food and Bal's letting.
Yeah, because Lala would absolutely deck him if he tried to steal his food.
So when you put up that sensor, you can sense a strong abjuration magic.
What is abjuration?
Abjuration.
No, he says out loud.
Okay. Lauren says abjuration.
Like a shield.
Exactly.
Understood. I'm not a wizard.
No.
That's very patronizing. Anyway, it's coming from over there. He points.
You point also in the direction of a set of double doors on what would be your guys' left-hand side, about 20 feet down this corridor. This is the double doors that lead into the rooms that sort of are labeled, that leads into the corridor with the rooms labeled A, E, F, G.
I need to go to the loo.
Yes.
Okay. Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye.
So, are you looking out to see? Figure out where the windows open. Are you looking to see if there are any guards, anyone patrolling, or are you just going blind?
Can we make a perception check?
Sweet.
Would Sparks be able to sniff underneath the door?
Oh yes. That's freaking cute.
I have advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or smell, so I'm going to do the smell.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, what do I add? Perception. It's wisdom. Is it the dog's wisdom?
Yes. The +1.
Unless
Am
there's
I
a secondary
proficient or
stat,
no?
yeah, for it.
Oh yes. Wait, skills perception +3.
Oh, then yes, it's +3.
Ah. 18.
Nice.
Smell.
Well, 18.
What can I
And Astra's was 17.
Lovely. Okay, there are a couple of things that you guys notice. Astra, as you walk down this corridor and you get closer to this double set of doors, I'm going to have you all make a stealth check in a second. Because I realise I forgot to do that. From around the bend, you hear voices, quite a few, and you realise they're coming from the room beyond that wall, where Ulster listened to the people talking about all the people they killed, the various plot points. You might needed to get into that conversation if you remember the previous.
I think it was the expense of bringing people back. It's so expensive.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you hear cacophony from this mess hall. And then you also hear a little bit louder shuffling feet and murmurs as if someone is speaking quietly, either to themselves or to someone else. Do you want to have a peek around the corner?
If possible.
So
This is turned into Scooby-Doo.
you have, seriously, oh my god. You guys have got a fucking dog. You're all Scooby-Doos. Okay. You gently turn your head to sort of like look around the bend very carefully, sticking to the shadows. And you see outside of that room, just in front of those double doors, there is 2 guards. One of them is talking to the other, just quietly. And you can hear. I reckon I'm going to go check. They ought to be back by now. Storeroom, was it? I ought not to leave my post, but, well, bit of an emergency. Considering Big Ed brought one in, I want to make sure little Scotty hasn't had any hurt done to him. And put a pin in that. Sparks? You sniff. Now, you can smell that there was once someone outside this door. Very fresh, sewery, rancid, kind of like musky smell. You follow that trail, and Astra, you can hear Bluey sniffing and following round this bend.
A small question. Does Sparks smell any rotted undead type of things? Because, dog, keen senses and whatnot.
I'll carry that forward and let you know. Because at the moment, I think you guys are a little bit too fresh out of the sewers to distinguish the meaty smell. It's not like close by, but it's close enough that you can smell it. And I know you guys cleaned yourselves off, but just to be safe, it's probably best to wait until you're at least through these doors so that you can try again and smell it. I also really need to loo. So do you mind if I just go really quickly and then we will resume?
Yeah, I'll pause it.
Thank you. Okay. Just to completely recap, there are 2 guards around the corner. One of them was the guard that used to be here in front of this door where you're all at.
Astra should seduce the guards, considering Astra is so good at seduction, as evidenced by Shira Quinn.
Loran looks at Astra.
Astra just gives Ulster the just dirtiest glare.
Also just cocks his head, completely not understanding. What?
Loran says, "Fucking shh!" Can I have you all roll stealth checks, please?
Seems very suitable.
Mhm.
7. Haha.
All STEM.
7.
You should seduce them. Full voice. Bluey, did being a dog help at all? Fine.
The dog yips in agreement. See?
Wait, what did Bluey roll? I missed it.
5.
5.
And
What was your modifier?
2.
Do 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 do.
in the arms of the angel.
Right.
Don't worry, guys. I've got a
So-
bite attack.
Our average is what, 6.5 without Loran?
What did you get, Snow?
7.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
And the Rana's like, you fucked up. He's not happy.
It's 8.7. Okay, right. So here's how this actually goes. Before I tell you anything, the information you heard, you're so lucky that I didn't make you roll stealth before. Let me just clarify for Ulster's sake. A guard walks from his post, goes up to his friend, and basically says, "Little Scotty, I don't know where he's gone."
The door's opening by itself.
Hi, Mama. I don't know where little Scotty's gone. I know Big Ed brought someone in. I hope nothing's happened to him. Maybe I'll go check. And then here's clunk, clunk. Go seduce the guards.
Sorry, what did Loran roll?
It's 16. You got 11. Well, it's 11 plus 5, so 16 together.
So, let me just amend that Slea's response was not a glare. It was, in fact, a... Brian, when you're flirting with someone, don't do it in somebody else's body, please.
I never flirt with anyone.
You were trying.
No, I wasn't. That's why I noped out as soon as I realised that that was a flirting thing.
No, but when you were in the pool, you were...
You
Anyway.
guys.
That was my body.
You guys turn in the middle of your discussion, and you see two guards
Hey.
with spears facing you, looking very confused and aggressive.
We're here for the tour.
I would like you all to
Initiative.
Oh, very good.
Mhm.
That's a 19.
Okay.
Do you add Dex modifier?
You should have an initiative score.
Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Don't you worry.
Well,
You've only been playing D&D for 5 years. No, I'm joking.
I can't see an initiative score.
Oh, for the dog? Excuse me, that's completely my mistake.
Oh
my
my
mistake.
God,
And
am I
I was
wrong?
also mean to you, and now I'm taking it back. Do your proficiency bonus plus your dex.
Plus 2, so that's 16. Oh, do you want these numbers in a bit?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Oh, damn. That's pretty nice knowing them.
He's in places where he should not be, and I can see him. That's all.
I think she's gone.
Oh, she's gone?
I think so.
Okay. Sweet. Right, so 25 to 20, please.
No one's taken the initiative? Fine,
No,
I
I'm
don't
going
know.
first.
I got a 19, which is a good.
Yeah. 20 to 15.
19. And the dog.
16.
Woof woof.
Spot. Astra, what did you get?
A 5.
Aw, you're still going before this guard.
Healer initiative, y'all.
Also seems more concerned with making sure he explains himself to Astra.
Okay. So, Loran is first in the initiative order, but I just need a moment to just find all of these guards' sheets because I know I have them.
Loran casts a withering glare at all of us.
Yeah, that's how he uses his turn. No.
I cast withering glare.
Okay. Luckily for you guys, these are pretty standard bandits. No. Loran sees the two of them and just says, "We have one round to kill them before they raise the alarm. Make it quick." He's going to come forwards. He's going to grab one of them by the throat, and he is going to start burning through the man's flesh.
Oh!
Now, anyway, shooby-dooby-doo up.
Just a law check. These people running this place, we're pretty sure they're doing something shady, and they're not like,
He came in through a body pit.
Yeah. Okay.
One of the things you saw was the first thing you saw when you came here was someone being pushed off a giant tower.
We've also heard
Yes.
tell about drugs that turn people into undead. So
Okay.
Nice.
Indeed.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
Pop, 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 pop. It's almost as if I'm reusing some of the stuff later on to plant seeds now.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Anyway. So,
That
He
guy's
is
also
going
really depressed.
are you kidding me? Oh my God. Okay. He starts struggling and manages to break free because Loran is really freaking weak.
Loran, you should move back.
But he does take 6 points of damage and he is bloodied. Next up in
Bandit?
the order.
Might I have used my free speech to say, Loran, you should move back?
The free speech.
Back from what?
The guards.
Loran isn't going to move because he's trying to kill Tom quickly.
Okay. How far away are the guards from us?
5 feet.
And how far away are they from each other?
5 feet. You're in a very small corridor. It's about 10 foot wide.
Cool. Ulster looks frustrated because he can't do what he wanted to do.
Quietly, Loran says.
I told you to move back, and then he'll rush up and he'll also do a flame at the other guard.
Okay, roll me a wild magic search.
$46.
Okay. La la my.
And it was a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Give me a moment. What are you using to do this?
Produce flame. Cantrip.
Well, it's obviously going to hit, so roll me the damage dice. Which one are you going for? The other one?
Yeah. That is a 5 damage.
Okay. About the same as Loran. 46. Oh, okay.
What?
Fuck. Also, you start to feel really ill.
In what way?
You feel like you're going to vomit.
Okay, Ulster collapses to his knees and starts swaying.
I have one question for you.
Yeah.
What direction are you facing?
The guard?
Okay. You wretch.
Yeah.
And you are going to breathe acid
Oh my god.
in a 60-foot line, dealing 3d8 damage to all creatures who fail a DC 15 saving throw. So we're going to get this guy who rolls a 4. So he is melting.
Oh my god.
Not only that, the walls in front of you just start to collapse and melt into mulch. And from your left, you hear the cacophony that was once in the guards' room quieten down. And they wait. And then you hear chairs scraping as people start to stand. Loran looks at you like, quietly!
I didn't mean to do that.
Next up in the order, let me just put the big acid line in here.
It was an accident.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Uh-huh.
Is Loran maintaining the spell on Bluey? Sparks?
The next hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, what do you mean? Oh, are you asking if he's going to drop it?
Yeah, it was just a question of like, since it seems like we're getting into like actual combat, is Loran going to keep this running?
I didn't really want to get into combat, so we're going to figure that out in a second. Let me just give me a moment to do my things.
Small humanoids can ride me as mounts. As a mount, sorry. None of you are small.
Like a horse.
Like a horse.
Whose horse is this?
I think that Loran will drop the mastiff form for you then, and will really regret turning you into a dog and using that high-level spell slot.
I'm so sorry.
Regret a lot of things.
Oh,
Oh, it stinks. I'm a dragonborn again.
well, if you'd moved, I could have done something else.
That was the wild magic surge that made it the noise, though.
Yeah, but if you'd moved, I could have done something else.
Okay. Just so you're aware, this is the new situation. There's a lovely tunnel of green acidic horror. And you can see through to the outside, so maybe this is like a escape route for you. I don't know.
Do we need to turn down that corridor here?
Yeah, but the guards were in front of you.
Okay, so
As
we
in-
could just zoom off down here, right?
So let me explain. The guards were in front of the door around the corner there, the double doors.
Mhm.
And Astra heard them talking.
The room
to
labeled
each other.
A,
No.
The mess hall.
which is the mess hall.
2 tables.
With food.
It's a tiny map, Emma. I can't see food.
Okay. Look at me.
That one.
Mess hall. The guards were standing here.
Okay.
One of them had originated from here, but had moved down there to talk to the guy about the suspicions he had about the person not coming back. As he was talking, you guys started talking about flirting and dating people roughly here.
No, we didn't.
You did.
No.
And so they came around the corner when you guys failed your stealth check. You guys continued talking for about 2 seconds, and then they were like, "Excuse me," and then Loran flamed one, and then you did this.
Yeah, but I also flamed one of them.
Yes.
But can't we just go down that corridor F and run?
Oh, yes, you can. But now, your Arcana check also, you were in the toilet, so I didn't talk to you about it. You see 2 sconces up on the wall. These sconces... What?
No, that also is just like,
You see 2 sconces up on the wall. These sconces have warm fire coming from them and appear to be just normal lights lighting the way. However, from your Arcana check previously, you know that these are alarmed so that if anybody opens the door...
to the mess hall.
No, to the corridor you need to go down.
Okay.
Look at the map, Lily!
No, I understand. I know.
Here and here.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm being bullied.
No, you're not. You asked me a question. I gave you an
I'm being
answer.
bullied.
Anyway, right where you guys are standing, right next to the red heart, there are 2 sconces. And you know that if you open the door, these double up. They're not just lights as
I know this.
alarms.
Okay, can I use the end of my turn to just tug on Loran's trouser like hem and point to them?
Okay, with like acid dripping from your mouth.
Yeah.
It's starting to like sting your skin. Loran's like, all right. free action, he's going to say, fuck those up, and point to the sconces. Next, up in the order is Sparks. What would you like to do? You are now human again. After briefly being the Scooby Gang. You're muted.
You're muted, Anna.
Sorry, do I get the sense that those sconces could do something magical if the door opens?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
He looks like such a lad. Look.
He does. Oi. Get
Oh,
another
he is a lad. Wow. Okay, so there is one that the guard that wasn't hit by the acid. Is that the one that got throated by the fire?
Yes.
Are they both almost dead, pretty much?
One is dead, melted into a puddle. The other
The
is
acid one.
the other is almost dead and is now like. But Loran's got his hand over his mouth to stop him screaming.
Okay. Then I think one long sword attack. Then
Against the guard or the sconces?
the guard.
Okay, so you're gonna stab him.
That's pretty good. 22 to hit,
Definitely hits.
and then D8.
But like Ryan's really regretting making that all set now the acid dripping down his face. It's like that could have been me.
He was gonna cast fire.
Wait, hang on. Which way am I holding it? Which way gives you the larger damage? I can't remember.
Two-handed,
Two-handed gives
larger damage.
I think she would have her shield out, so I think I'll go the one.
Okay.
That's all right. But I did 10 slashing.
Okay. You cleft him in twain from the throat down. So Loran is left holding only the upper body of this guard, and he's just like, ew, and looks him. I'm gonna stay in initiative order.
This is horrific.
Just so that Astra gets a turn. Astra, what would you like to do in this horrific situation?
So we've got like a trench of acid and one living guard.
No, both are dead.
But you did hear Loran say, fuck those up to the sconces.
Oh.
I have nothing I can do to those sconces. I don't think.
You just smack them.
Can we blow them out? Do you have a thing that does wind?
Actually, I have a shield. Can I just bash it?
You want to bash him? Yes, you can try.
I mean, I happen to know that Astra has comparatively much better lung capacity than Allsted.
Oh my god. Guys, we don't mock Allstar's chronic illness.
The answer is I do.
Just that,
Also sounds tricky.
Stretching.
I feel like I would just like to hold a help action to assist whoever wants to tackle these.
Okay.
Oh, can I make an Arcana check, actually, to see if I can figure out a way to disable them that uses my brain instead of physical attributes? Because that's what I'm good
Guys,
at.
how did we save the world? How did we save the planar universe?
Maybe an Arcana check, please. I think I'm going to put the music on. I was going to say it's going to be really quick, so I won't put on a battle music.
So that is almost the most I can do, which is a 24.
Whew. Stunning. For anyone who wants to listen into the escape music,
You call it escape music.
because that's what it's called on the. So, with the 24, you do see that at the base of these sconces are some runes. These runes are glyphs, which are programmed to set off an alarm if the door's opened without the correct process. So, you could have two options. You could rummage through the bodies of one of the guards to try and find a key, or you can destroy the runes. That you just need to disrupt them enough that they would no longer work. So if you that means desecrating them, carving them, smashing them, that kind of thing. They're pretty basic, but they're complex enough that they need a little thought.
Can I attempt to rummage? Because I feel like it would be faster if we find whatever the key is off of one of these bodies, as opposed to trying to disable every single room we come past.
Okay. One of them is melted.
Yeah, I'm not going to go for that one.
The other one is cleft in twain. His torso is by Ulster's feet.
Yep.
No, sorry, Sparks' feet. You can shove past and
Ulster's still looking a bit sick.
make me an investigation check. Also, you do actually vomit after this. Like getting the last of it up.
Blech.
And then some bit.
I needed that.
No.
That's a 21 investigation.
21, okay. With a 21, you guys all hear the doors to the mess hall scraping open and people coming out. Leran moves back. Ulster, he pulls you back with him. Sparks, he pulls you back as well, pushing you up against the doors. Sleer, you're rummaging. You find a small pouch. There are 3 keys on a ring.
Hello.
One
It's the fat boy.
is a short black key. The other is a long silver key. And the last is a rusty key. Which one do you choose? No, as in you can take the ring. Which one do you choose to open the door?
Oh. Do any of them look like they match the store?
Make perception check. Or investigate. No, perception. I'm going to stick with my gun.
Oh.
I was just falling asleep.
You said perception, yes?
Yes, I feel like it should be investigation, but I'll give it to you.
I mean, I'll take either one. It's like
investigation then, if you don't mind.
Okay, investigation is a 21. The other one would have been a 22, so like that's very little difference for me.
Long silver key.
Yeah.
You hear people shouting very close to you and starting to run around the corner. You know that these people will also have keys.
Hi.
Okay, gonna rush to put the silver key in and get us through the door.
Okay, you turn the door. You guys all fall through it one by one, piling on top of each other, just as you hear them running around the corridor. You push the doors back, meeting the slamming force of all of these people piling up against the double doors. I'm assuming you relock it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a way to, for say, Sparks to shove a javelin somewhere such that it helps keeps the door closed?
Very smart. There are 2 iron handlebars on the other side, which you could shove through to attempt to help keep this door closed.
Can I wipe the vomit off my face now?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that. Leave the javelin behind.
Okay,
On my turn, I'm happy to do that.
that's fine.
Are we still initiative?
I'm going to say, just to get an order of what you guys all want to do, yes. Now, Give me a moment.
There's no more food bars.
Do you want? Oh, just so pathetic. Loran going first. Plucks a gem from one of his rings. She takes it really quickly and places it on the floor in front of the double doors. Looks at all of you and says, "Don't go near that. Don't go near. In fact, go the opposite direction."
Okay.
Wonderful. And Loran turns around. He's going to look around this area and see if there's anywhere that you guys can hide out this onslaught of guards. Next up in the order, Ulster, what are you going to do?
I think Ulster is kind of been stammering apologies like under his breath, but then he's going to get up. How far ahead does the corridor go, or are we locked in?
You guys are locked in from what you can see. However, there's a single door to your left. There are bars to your right, which you can see through. I'm going to reveal A for you guys now.
Mm-hmm. So sorry, have we gone into A or have we gone into this corridor
You've
here?
gone into the corridor,
Here?
and you can see through into A.
Can I just confirm we're here?
Yes.
Okay. So are we blocked off here, or where's the bars?
Hang on. Right, you see on the map,
Mm-hmm.
there are... Well, you're going to see in a second. I haven't revealed them all.
Okay.
So, if you look on the map, just below you, there are little dots along that wall. Those are bars, so you can see through into other rooms. There's nothing blocking your way. However, if you want to hide somewhere, then you're looking... If Loran is looking for somewhere for you guys to either hide or escape to, you can see into A. Now, A seems to be a prison of some sort. So there are bars set up, and each of these rooms holds 2 prisoners.
Okay.
They are filled to capacity, and there are 6 guards inside A. Most of them, however, are sitting around the tables at the far end. Loran looks around and goes up to the grey door, which you notice is clear, a slightly different lock to the others. This is the short black key you'd be looking for.
Okay, Astra will pass the keys to Loran since he's in the lead and indicate
Okay.
that.
The guards don't seem to have noticed you yet, as they are used to the sounds of prisoners shouting, yelling. It's loud in here. However, they are starting to stand up and beginning to turn around. And you get the impression it's only a matter of seconds, maybe until they all notice you. Next up in the order, after Loran, who has the key and looks like he might be considering opening that door. But
Can I use a free action to speak?
Yes, you can use a free action to speak.
A prison break sounds like a really good distraction. I don't know.
You're reading my mind. With that permission, I think Loran will go ahead. He was going to try and wait for you guys to give permission there. He opens those doors. I'm going to just show that. Give me a moment.
Lala! He's tucked himself up with his little tail around his toes.
Oh, he's very cute. He's very sweet. Okay. I'll show you guys how Lala sits. You guys can see from this map I'm sending you here. Give it a second to load. Loran has gone through and opened these 2 doors.
Okay.
Okay. Where previously those had double doors in front of them, they are now open. Okay. Ulster, what do you want to do?
If we're doing a prison break, I think Ulster will go forward. And we only have 1 set of keys. Ulster will use Frostbite to break open some of the locks and try and let people out.
Okay. Because Loran was able to do multiple things before this, I think the guards, seeing him, start to yell. However, by the time that they kind of draw their weapons, I'm going to say these first 1, 2, 3 here.
Okay.
You guys can break open.
Okay.
Let me just... Give me a second, guys. I'm going to update this map as much as possible so that it reflects what's going on.
Lala. Hey, little La. What are you doing with this? So cute.
Okay. Next up. Sparks. You see prisoners beginning to file out. The guards draw their weapons, but one particularly buff, burly man goes up and just sucker punches him in the face. One guard looks like it's reaching for a bell that is mounted up onto the wall. The others look like they're preparing for a fight. What are you going to do?
If I see that guard trying to go for a bell, is that guard within 30 feet of me?
Yes. However, you will have to... are you trying to use a spell or a weapon?
What are my spells? I mean, if I want to kill this person all in one go. No, well, like I'd be doing a melee attack.
Sure. Okay.
I don't think I'd be throwing.
Then yes, I would allow. I was going to say, if you're doing a spell, there's just a check I would have to make you do, but it's fine. So, melee.
If I was doing any spell,
You can do a spell. Yeah. It's up to you. Do whatever you want to do.
First time you hit with that, your weapon rings. Oh no, I want the opposite of that to happen. Never mind, I'm not doing a spell. Right, I'm gonna do a regular attack on this man. Okay.
Okay.
I sent a meme.
I was going to say.
Oh, that's so sad. That's so natural.
Your baby girl just killed several people.
What happens on a natural one?
Oh no. Oh no.
You go. What are you using as your melee weapon? Your longsword?
My longsword. I'd say the one-handed, but
You slash down with your longsword. You completely overshoot, and the pummel of your longsword whacks the bell and lets out this ring noise.
Everyone looks at Bluey like
Everyone stops. It's completely quiet for about a split second. The guard's like, "What?" The prisoners are like, "What?" And then the fighting resumes. Other prisoners at this point.
everyone scatter.
Scarpa. Papa's making me shit.
everyone's gonna think I'm a narc or something. Like,
Yeah, probably. You're gonna get skived.
Yeah, someone's just gonna.
Now, other prisoners have started letting out the cages, and although these seem to be just regular people, they look kind of gross and horrible in terms of the fact they've been here for a very long time.
Same.
They are too gross and horrible. And the ones who look the grossest and most horrible of the lot angrily converge around some of the guards and manage to wrestle away some of their weapons, and you just see them become human kebabs as they get sliced, gutted, left, right, and centre.
We should
As you
go.
lead an accidental prison break / revolution in this side of the castle.
I kind of back up to where Astra is, just like,
Bluey, you look back at the end of your turn and you see that the people trying to force their way through those double doors have almost managed it. They've broken the lock, and your javelin is starting to bend and warp. You guys need to get out of here.
oh,
Sparks.
All right.
That's your turn. Astra.
Okay.
I know you didn't mean it.
Oh, I know, and all good.
Does it seem like the prisoners have kind of got the a handle of the situation in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Astra's going to try and lead the group out back along that path so we can keep going.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This questionable initiative that's kind of turned into a skill challenge, I realize, leads you around the L bend here. And you can see through the barred parts of this corridor that it's getting crazy in there. Those who are more interested in fleeing than fighting have already filed their way out and look like they're about to clamber down the sheer drops.
Seems like a bad idea. Anyway.
That lead into the mountains. However, most of them have stayed to fight, realizing the importance of this situation. You pass B, the door to which is open, and you get the impression this seems to be the head guard's office. He has opened the door and is standing in the corridor looking bewildered and blocking you guys from going.
I point the prisoners. They go. They go. He's right there.
And blocking you guys from going forward through those double doors.
Kebab. Come on.
These are the double doors, just so you know where we are, that lead to the bridge that goes across that crevice. That crevice?
Crevasse.
Crevasse. Crevasse.
Crevasse.
Crevasse, yes.
Crevasse.
Crevasse. Ah,
My darling.
my darling. This is your last stage before breaking into the next building.
My clippers.
Where Kev is. So, Astra. What'd you do? You're leading the group?
No, I'm not leaving the group. I'm just kind of trying to usher the group forward.
And you have found an obstacle. What do you do? There is a guard.
There's a guard.
He appears to be the beefiest of guards.
Yeah, I'm going to throw an attack his way.
Sexy. Right.
I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Very smart. Natural 1.
Oh, wait, is the guard appear to be damaged at all? Sorry. I should have asked that beforehand.
You know what? I
Mentally
think the answer to be yes. So
Yeah.
yes.
The answer is okay, cool. I rolled the wrong die the first time.
Beautiful. Are you doing Toll the Dead?
I am doing Toll the Dead.
Oh my god, I'm so smart with the D&D things.
Yeah, you just see like Astra's hands kind of reach forward and these like shimmers of stars just reach up and wrap around the guard's ears.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Okay.
With a
Right.
10 necrotic damage.
Love it. Love it. Now, it's not enough to get him, I won't lie. But it's enough to hurt him real, real bad. Give me a few seconds. I'm going to just make the areas which are now danger zones bright red on the map so that you guys don't accidentally wander into them.
Thank you.
Danger zones, doobie, danger zones. What the L is going on in the danger zones? Shooby dooby.
Be honest, how heavily is Loran regretting helping us?
Regret's a big word, and he's going to use it. anyway. All right.
We are all
So-
getting out of this situation indebted heavily to Loran.
You're all working at a shop for 3 months at least.
Forgot
Okay,
how
I'm
much
going
I
to just
lose.
send you guys an update of the map, and then I'm going to tell you what's happened to this geezer.
This geezer.
Geezer.
This geezer's lost his visa. I don't know.
Oh, goodness. So where it is red, guys, is danger. Just so you're aware.
Danger. Danger's my
And
middle
that is
name.
Assassin's Creed danger, red. Now, Sleer, as you toll the dead this guy, he has a small cut on his hand from a
Paper.
scuffle with some from paper. Sure, scuffle with some paper. And
I know, I have scuffles of paper often.
often, frequently, in fact. My God.
Oh.
Anyway, following this, you guys see as a star-like magic begins to kind of creep into his mouth and into his nose, and it kind of filters out under his skin, and he just starts as though he's having a seizure and collapses to his knees and is convulsing on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
It's Loren's turn next, but just before that happens, you hear a smash as the doors at the end of the corridor that you guys came through, that Bluey had previously barred, break completely open. Now, thankfully, because you broke out the prisoners and didn't go straight here, you get the impression there's some time before they're going to get to you. Time enough to open this door and to potentially end this guard. The guard looks up at you and says, No, wait. Don't hurt me. I can help you. What do you do? Loran has got his hand up as if to kill him.
What's my passive insight telling me about this man?
Same.
What is it?
My passive insight is going to be a... Hold on.
I have a feeling ours is the same. Asher's is a 16.
15.
Okay.
13.
You guys get the impression that this is not a nice man. From the fact that he is the head of these people. And
Also just shakes his head slightly. No.
Loran is going to throat him. Oh, pretty good. 15 on the dice, which means that's a fail. Better. Sleer, you wither him away slightly. He begs for his life, and then Loran just rolls his eyes and slams his hand down and melts through his throat until his hand hits the floor beneath it.
Mm.
It's like beheading.
Seems a bit like it's a little bit much, but yeah.
Well,
You're
he's
gonna
in
regret
charge.
this one.
Might be good to search him for keys.
Perfect. Okay. Also, you're next. Do you want to search him for keys?
I will search for keys.
Maybe. I'm going to go for investigation. Okay. Investigation.
17 on the
And I'm going
dice.
to stick with it.
And then... dirty 20.
The dirty 20. Okay. You find a thicker set of keys on his, considering that he is the guard. You find the same three before. The short black, which you've ascertained is for cells. The long silver one,
Just for brains.
which is for rooms. And then there is, on his, a few padlock keys, which are very thin gold ones. We also see what appears to be a key for a lockbox or chest.
Or coffin.
Which has etched into a piece of granite, like a key fob almost, a code on it.
Okay.
And so in total, there's about 6 or 7 keys on this ring. You can probably discard the one you got from the other guy.
Right, I've got the keys.
Okay, and you see this door. It is the same as previous, a long silver key.
I will use that.
Okay. Mercifully, because I am kind, when you guys get through this door, out on this area where it is completely exposed to the elements, to the dawn sky, bitterly cold, the wind battering against you, howling in your ears. There are no guards.
Do we just straight run for it?
You gonna run? Feel comfortable doing that?
Well, not now. You said it like that.
Would there be any benefit in one of us facing back behind us in case those guards who've broken through where we came from, I mean, if they all happen to line up in a sort of 30-foot-ish line where, say, Sparks could...
I can actually do something to stop them if Emma will allow it.
There's the explosive gem thing. I forgot about that, actually.
Yeah.
I also forgot about that. Excuse me.
We hear a boom.
Just as you guys get through that doorway, you hear a loud, cacophonous explosion, and a rush of heat just forces its way down that corridor.
Right.
Loran grabs the back of your head. Ulster grabs the back of your head. Probably Sparks is closest, considering Astra went through the door ahead of y'all, and slams you down. Astra, can you just make me a dexterity check, please?
That is not great. That is a 4.
Okay. You are, rather than being able to control your fall, you're thrown forwards by this blast of hot wind.
Whee!
The building farted. And you're going to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit your head on the side of one of these ballasts on either side of the bridge. And you can smell a thick, acrid smoke. You can see flame curling around the corner of this corridor. And Loran says, "What? I've not used that before."
What is it?
Something I just made the other day. Anyway. There's a delay on it. I'll write that down for later. Right. Up.
We get up slightly singed.
Slightly singed. Also, you said there was something you wanted to do. And Blue.
It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter if that went off.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Is there anything you want to do? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I think I would help Astra get up and maybe do some lay on hands.
I'm all right.
Do I know
Don't
how
worry
much-
about me.
Sure.
I'm fine.
That's
They
an
have-
interactive conversation.
I have the healing a bit. I have the touch of a blue healer.
I have the juice.
Sorry, just blue healer got me. Yeah, no, so Astra's like, no, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
I guess like checking for signs of concussion, but helping Astra along.
Maybe I should take up the back, considering I just threw acid up everywhere.
I can take it up the back.
Everyone just goes quiet.
What? We're in a dangerous situation. Someone has to provide levity.
Right, I'm gonna be at the back.
Wonderful.
Okay,
You guys keep going.
Can I have the keys if I'm going to be at the front then?
He'll throw them to you.
Okay, Astra now taking the lead. Excuse me, let me just change my little.
You're going to go to the loo.
That's okay. Would you guys want to? Do you guys want to have a little break?
Could I have a 5-minute break?
Yeah.
A
Okay.
little 5-minute
As
break?
we
That
enter-
sounds good.
Cool. As we enter this new area of the dungeon, I'm just going to clarify that we have Astra up front, followed by Loran, followed by Sparks and Ulster next to each other.
Yeah.
Because you guys both wanted to kind of bring up the rear a bit. Alrighty.
I did right here. Astra takes the lead. Loran can take it up the back.
Wonderful. All right, so shall we come back at around 10:40, 10:45?
Sounds great.
Yes. All right.
Okay, cool. All right, see you in a sec.
Okay.
Who lives in New York?
Yes. Lovely. So, you guys close those doors behind you and you're standing out on this bridge. You get up after being blasted down by the force of Loran's fireball explosion. The bridge is intact. Wind is howling, making it very hard to hear, but there is only one direction, and that is forwards. Now, as you take your first step forwards, behind you, the doors that you closed buckle and slam as if there are people hitting against them.
Come on, let's go.
And Loran looks back and looks over at the other building and says, guys, I want you to go ahead.
What?
Can you do that for me?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to stop them coming after you.
But what about you?
Loran clicks his fingers and the magic carpet unfurls. I'll be fine. Trust me.
Okay.
Sick. Run. There are arrows. And you hear a over the wind as from up in the opposite building. Oh, no, sorry, no, excuse me. From up behind you, in the building you just came from, guards start trying to shoot with very little success, as the wind is so strong here. I'm sorry. With very little success as the wind is so strong. However, a couple of the arrows that they are volleying down at you do bounce off the bridge at your feet. It's enough to make you want to move and not stick around out here.
I think Sparks would stay close to whoever she can with her shield out to try and, if anything makes contact, knock them will help lessen the damage.
Gotcha. Loran steps up onto the carpet. You do see the carpet, the edges are rippling, and Loran looks like he's sort of straining a little bit to keep it calm, but he looks confident. And also, he gives you a wink.
Also blinks. Huh?
It's code. Trying to figure out what it means. And he pulls up, and we
Also
can
leans over to Sparks. What does it mean?
another arrow.
We can discuss this later. Let's go.
Okay. So you guys clear this bridge. Now, guys, this is the only bridge that connects these two buildings. It is not trapped. There is nothing dangerous necessarily here to stop you.
Okay.
But there are arrows. So I would like you guys to make me dexterity saving throws with advantage.
Advantage.
Because the arrows are not able to aim particularly well.
Right. 14.
14.
That was with advantage.
Nice. All right. Bluey is fast. She grabs the back. Sorry, Sparks is fast. She grabs the back of your rough ulster and just charges forward. Astra, what did you get?
I got an 18.
18. Astra, you throw up one arm and you manage to just rush.
Astra starts like
down.
voguing and just walking
Yeah.
through.
And all three of you make it across without getting hit by these arrows.
I feel like
You're
it's
met by
more of
unsettled
like Quidian from the Dragon Age animation, just running, just muttering, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Lovely. You're met by another set of doors, but you already know by this point what you need to do.
Key.
You're through in moments. Spinning around, slamming the doors behind you.
I will try and freeze them shut
Okay?
with frostbite.
Okay. Let me...
He waits 5 seconds, just waiting for the vomit. All right, we're good.
All set.
Yeah.
In the previous room, you used frostbite to freeze the bars to make them more brittle.
But I'm freezing them now to seal them shut.
Okay.
What are these doors made out of?
These are made out of stone, but the mechanisms are still made out of metal. That's
I
why
will
it's
freeze the
metal.
seams of them, not the locking mechanism.
Cool. That's a bit more what I was thinking. Nice. The three of you wait. Listening. But in this building, it does not seem that there are any guards waiting to pounce on you.
Do I recognize it from my scrying at all?
You do.
Okay, so I know which way to go.
There is only one way to go, and that is onwards.
Right. Also, starts marching.
Okay. So if you want to check the map, you guys are in the small room just before H. Okay?
Mhm.
I'm going to now send you the map as you would see it. Well, the building as you would see it. Knowing what you know about it.
Is everyone's character having a great time right now?
Is anybody's character actually enjoying this?
Well, sorry. Okay, the character. Oh,
I spun it around so that it looks a bit more understandable from your guys' perspective.
our focus is being drawn in. Oh,
And now the letters H and I have shifted.
Yeah, well, no. Yeah. It's,
No worries, we know
there are
which ones are
strange
which.
runes. There's also a niet in Korean. And fish.
How odd.
So,
Yeah, it looks like Korean.
well, it's because most of these are actually Korean letters. Anyway.
And there's an in Japanese.
Yep. There's an O. There's an wee.
Oh, wee.
There's an A. Actually, okay, right. Can I be really stupid for a second? If you were, honest to God, getting all of these and making them Korean letters, this would be D, like D-I. These two, this doesn't make sense. But this would be A, like A-E. And this would be A-E as well, but it would only be for 9. But in Japanese, it's eh. And then we all know that's a closed bracket, no?
It's a shifty eye. Did you
Okay.
two of them and they're looking like.
So,
Arcana check the doors.
you all kind of check the rules?
Can I assist with that?
It's very good.
I would like to listen, or maybe smell.
22. And then I'll roll just for the sake of. Oh, 23. Thank you.
Okay, give me a moment. I need to go back to my actual note.
Arthur's like, I'm not a wizard, but I do understand magic. As he peers down at the door.
Astra and Brian are the not a wizard but still no magic club.
Yeah. And as Astra is like next to Ulster, he's just like, you know, Astra, I think we really need to talk about this whole thing with Shirlef after, because I think there was a huge misunderstanding and I feel like you're going to resent me for it if we don't talk about it after.
I really appreciate you taking the time to think about that.
I've been thinking about it this whole time. It's really actually been forefront in my mind.
Yeah, just I guess Sherilith was getting signals from. Anyway, it's not relevant.
I just really wanted to dance because you see I can't really dance because I can't breathe very well in this body, and he's still doing his magic checks. And you see, when I got into your body, I realized I could dance, and I danced, and then it's not really my fault if I wanted to dance. And then they thought you were pretty because I didn't mean to entice Sherilith Quinn. Ah, look, I have discovered magic things. Yes, what
If my friends don't dance, then they aren't no friends of mine.
Just gives him a little like squeeze on the shoulder, like, I'm glad you got a chance to dance though. That That's very nice.
He blushes, not in like a romantic way, in more like a bashful way.
Yeah.
His whole face goes purple. What did I get from a 23 Arcana?
Okay. With a 23 Arcana, similarly to before, the door here is alarmed. You can see the runes on the doors this time, not on any torches. That you would need to either carve, destroy, deface somehow.
The key won't help.
This door doesn't seem to use the same keys as you've used so far.
But we have the other keys, right?
You do. So, the door appears to be old and wooden, kept up by what you're not 100% sure. But there is mold, very thick black mold, growing on all the crevices on the outsides.
Mm.
And when you touch the wood, it's somewhat soft and spongy in places.
No, also does not touch the wood. He's like, I can smell it.
There are a lot of keys on this ring that you have from the guard. Which one do you choose?
If I go to 23 Arcana, could I perhaps have some help knowing what kind of key?
I think an investigation check
Okay.
would help. But first, can I get Bluey?
Natural 20.
Beautiful. Bluey, what did you get on your perception? Alice?
This dice is on fire.
I didn't roll it, but I'll roll it now.
And Astra, you assisted also. That's what I
13 perception. I mean, if this mold is kind of visible, is there also any like stank that sparks get another 13?
Yeah. You kind of lean close and you get a whiff. And it is interesting. It doesn't smell the way it looks. It smells like fresh, like smelling mint almost. And the closer you get to the door, the colder the door feels.
Minty fresh.
It is also a bit damp. It smells of damp.
Nice.
Is this anything like the enchantment in the sewer, or not in the sewer, but like near it that stopped the sewer smell?
It could be.
Encountered? Yeah.
Or it could be something else. With a 13, you're not 100% sure. Also, for your investigation, your natural 20, the rusty key.
Ulster pulls out the rusty key and just...
You click it open and push the door. And when you do, it swings part way and then shudders and stops as if there's something preventing it from going further. But it's wide enough for you guys to get through. You just can't see around the other end.
Can I... No, I am not going to ignite a light. Does anyone have a light?
I thought we were trying to be sneaky, but you know, the cat's kind of out of the bag. Astra just sends a row of dancing lights, or like a line of them down the hole.
Wonderful. I'll show you guys what you see.
I'd like to protect one of you.
Also
Does it
point
say
at
what?
Astra. Protect Astra.
Astra points at Ulster.
You. No, you see, I can turn into animals, so it's better to protect you.
Do you have a case against that, Astra?
Honestly, not really.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, I'm just gonna protect you from good and evil. All right, some tears.
Sorry, I said the wrong map.
10 minutes. Good against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. They have
Okay.
Anna, can you
disadvantage
drop
on
that in the
attack
chat?
roll.
Because I will forget. My brain is a sieve.
Very good. Let me. I can screenshot this.
As you guys, I'm just going to keep noting as you do that. As you guys come into this room here, it is a wide room that's very old. The flagstones on the floor are beginning to dip and sink into the middle from age, from people moving through here. However, there is a faint layer of grime and damp and dust, which lets you know that this side of the stronghold just seems to be less in use than the rest.
Why would they put him in here?
Alongside this room are 6 cells. These cells aren't like the others. These are locked by intricate golden chains, which then themselves are attached to lock boxes. Extra precautions to prevent people from going inside. Inside these rooms are dark. However,
Kev does not need this much security.
inside these rooms are dark. However, you can see figures lying down inside of them.
Can Astra's dancing lights illuminate any of them?
Send one over. Left or right hand side?
Astra's choice.
J or I?
Do any of the people inside these cells like cry out or make any noise or reaction to the light?
It's very silent.
I don't like this.
No.
Sparks, do you have any more senses that might reveal the presences of any creatures?
And she'll dig deep and do a divine sense.
And can I just get one check? Astra, are you looking on the left-hand side first or the right-hand side first, or are you going to try and just do both?
Astra hasn't moved off the center line.
Okay, you guys can't see into these cells yet. You can just see that they're there. Louis?
So within 60 feet, unless they're behind total cover from me, which they might not be, I know the location of celestial, fiend, or undead, and I know if this space has been affected by the Halo spell, or otherwise, consecrated or magically consecrated or desecrated.
Okay. You can tell that you are in the presence of, let me just check,
Are we in a zombie room?
12 undead.
Mm-hmm. Do we know which direction Kev is in?
Also, you know he's directly ahead, through the double doors at the end of the room.
Okay. Orstead will quietly proceed.
The divine sense, how big is this room? Is it 60 foot long or shorter than that?
Not 60 feet long. It's about 30 feet long, about 15 to 20 feet wide. And then each cell is about 10 by 10. So as you walk through, you get more and more blips until up to 12 of these undead are in this room. And you guys can see into these cells. I think it's a bit, you can just see, there's not really anything to actually see because I haven't put the boys in there. But just for your guys' benefit. Cool.
If any of Sparks' sense goes beyond the next double doors, I'm guessing if she senses nothing immediately there, that's undead. Right? Okay. Oh, hang on. Total cover. Never mind. That's total cover. Never mind.
Yeah. Now, So, as you walk forwards in this room, you hear from behind you the door closing and the sound of a crossbow bolt clip into place.
Is it someone?
You turn around and you can see a cloaked figure in the corner of the room. And they look up at you and they appear to be a human man. And from their face, you see a strange resemblance to someone you may have seen before.
It's Big Ed's kid.
The man looks at you and says, "No further."
What's your name?
It doesn't matter.
Why not?
Is it Big Ed's kid?
Well, I mean, you can't ascertain yes or no necessarily.
Are you Big Ed's kid?
The figure blinks and looks confused.
I know your new stepmother.
Who's Big Ed?
Damn it. Oh, Ed. What's your name, sorry, again?
Make a persuasion check.
Not bad, but not amazing. 17.
17, okay.
Ooh.
With a 17, he looks down and says, "I'll tell you mine, you tell me yours. I'm Gondo."
My name's Brian.
Okay. Don't move. Don't go through those doors.
Why?
No one goes through here without coming through me first.
But you're just one person.
One person who can stop you from getting killed.
Killed by what?
The 12?
The 12. Oh.
Yeah, but that's from killing you.
No, I know, but that sounds so cool.
Yeah.
No, I don't get it. It's killing you. I've loads of stuff.
You cannot steal it, Emma.
I'm joking. We're not going to steal it. I'm going to steal it for this game exclusively.
Do you mean the zombies? Mm.
You want to see what they can do?
What can they do?
Not
Go through those doors
really.
and hang out. That's what
There's someone in there that we want to help get out of here.
We're just here for a friend, that's all.
Then we'll go.
Come with me. I'm reporting you to the head guardsman.
I probably wouldn't do that because he's dead. There was a prison break and everybody is dying. So we kind of came over here just to, get away from all that. And now we're trying to seek out our friend.
They're dying.
You should totally go help them.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going there. Lock the door.
Okay, do you want to come with us?
Fuck. Shit. He goes to the door and starts locking it.
Gondo, do you want to come with us?
There's no way off from here. We can't go back. If they're dead, it's already too late. How many did you kill?
No one. No one intentionally.
No one look, yeah, tell me the truth.
I did accidentally throw up some acid, which killed one person, but that was not my intention.
We kill 3?
I assisted with taking out the head guard.
Oh, and then there was an explosion.
There was an
You
explosion.
See what you've done.
What?
Look, this place is probably going down. Whatever operation you have here is, you can do better elsewhere.
You completely misunderstand. And he looks around the room. We're probably the only ones safe from them. And
Why?
he looks towards the door.
What have you been doing here with these undead?
Nothing!
Gondo,
Wait.
can
We
you,
have
please,
nothing to do with undead.
can you please explain what's going on and why you're so scared and why we're the only ones safe?
A raiding party went out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
They came back, everything was fine. One by one, they changed.
Ah, and that's them?
2 days back, after they were already whatever they are now,
Zombies.
someone in the infirmary dropped dead. They've been sick forever. It happens. Only the next morning, they were up and walking around like nothing had happened. And then by lunchtime, they were hungry. And by dinner, they'd eaten the medic.
Were they on any strange drugs?
This place, who isn't?
Ah.
It's a bottling plant. Don't you realise?
For what?
Potions, alcohol, drink, drugs, everything. We have numerous ventures.
That seems to be the main problem. Anyway, we should hurry up and get Kev, so how do we get through here?
I don't know who Kev is, but
Small, slightly chubby, curly hair. Big ears.
right. What do you think about? He's in solitary.
Mm-hmm.
It's through there. Fuck.
Do you really not know who Big Ed is?
Well, I'm starting to figure out you think that's my dad.
Well, he thinks he's your dad as
Well,
well.
he is my dad, but like, you know, who knows in this world?
Well, he might have a new mum very soon. Right, how do we get towards Kev? Lead the way.
I'm not aligned with you, and he cocks his thing, his crossbow.
Sparks will try and stand like between with the shields. Like
Also
Darling,
pop his
either
head
you're
out.
aligned with us or you're going to be zombie food.
We're just trying to get out and get Kev and leave.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not going to let that. There's a huge explosion from just beyond the door, and the whole room rumbles. Dust falls from the ceiling, and Gondo's eyes widen, and he says, "Was that the fucking bridge?"
Yeah, I think you should come with us, Gondo.
Oh, fuck it. And he swings the crossbow over his back.
That's
Okay,
the
fine.
wisest choice you've made this day. Congratulations.
Can you guys please make me a group charisma check? Just to make sure you've got him.
That was surprisingly good for Ulster. Where is my charisma? Oh, flat. 18.
Persuasion or a charisma?
Yes, that's actually important.
Base charisma.
18.
Dirty 20.
Okay?
He loves us.
I'm a paladin and I got 6.
Oh, honey. It's enough total that he is precariously aligned with you. And Gondo looks around at these 12 people, former people. And he says, God's help us if they get out. Right. Come on. Through that door. And he arranges his keys and he clicks it open.
I will make a note of the keys he is using.
And he says, right. The head torturer is up in the tower. Only he knows how to access it.
Okay,
Only available to him.
so you can ask him.
No. He's a psychopath.
But you know him.
Yes. And if he got the opportunity, he would throw me off that building.
Why?
Because he's a psychopath.
Ah, so you want us to...
No! No! Quiet!
I am also speaking very quietly next to Gondo.
Go in. Get your friend. And then you tell me how we're getting out of here. I don't have a fucking clue.
But if he's psychopath, why don't we just...
You'll know when you see him.
Okay.
Okay. If you see him run.
Okay.
You ever seen Tokyo Ghoul?
What is that?
I'm joking.
Don't hit me with that. Miss me with that weird shit.
Okay. You come into room L. And well done, guys. You can see the
Yay.
whole map except for the rooms you didn't go in. I'm going to send it to you.
More little beds where we can have a little rest.
What does Gondo look like?
Gondo is a youngish, quite messy looking, like not well groomed individual. He has a sort of stubble on his chin. He's got like hair that he's just like messily like kind of tied back with a leather cord. Bags under his eyes because he's clearly been up doing whatever this is for a while. Wearing a big black cloak.
How old is he?
He's about 26, 27, maybe.
I think you should have a spa day, Gondo. You look a bit tired.
And when he moves, you notice he's limping.
Would like to look at his
Limp ambulance.
Yeah.
There's an element.
Oh. As is in there. You see as he moves to push the door, the sleeve of his left arm is like soaked through crimson.
What happened to you?
Two escaped the other day.
Who?
Two of those into the sewers.
Oh yeah, they're gone.
Blue?
So I could maybe draw on some pop cultural knowledge, but would Sparks be able to ascertain, an injury from some undead, some of whom around here have wanted to consume the flesh of others. Is there any sort of, say, disease that...
Yeah, can we roll some sort of knowledge check?
Yeah, so medicine would be relevant.
All right.
Should have probably chopped that bit off.
Medicine for anybody or
anyone who's proficient or.
Sorry, I don't know why I said that. That was very rude.
Lucifer, natural 20.
Oh my
Louis.
gosh. Anna, you and me both. We both
Huh?
natural 20'd.
The two of you look down at his arm, look at each other, and go, "Oh!" as you realise probably. If he said this happened yesterday, he's got a full day before he starts eating people.
Can
We should probably
Sparks
get
she dip 5 into her
We have a
her lay on hands pool
Okay.
to cure a disease?
Okay, yes, we could try that.
Yes. Oh gosh. Sorry, can I just touch you for a second?
I just touch you, Gondo.
Oh, he sort of shies away, but then is like, okay.
All right, clear.
Oh. You see him double over for a moment. He goes, "Ugh," and he retches, and black comes spilling out of his mouth like bile.
Oh.
Can Astra just press the digitation, all that like gook off of his
Before
face?
you do that, Astra, also hold up a hand. Can I just examine it?
Yeah.
What check would I have to make to kind of get any information about this bile?
Medicine or nature.
I'll do a nature check. 16 plus
Bluey and Slee are carrying over your natural 20s. It's cold.
19.
It's cold.
Cold. And Ulster, this is natural matter.
Okay.
Some kind of natural matter.
Can I tell if there's any weird substances in it that shouldn't be coming out of a human body?
The bile itself.
Okay.
It's like black bile.
What would cause this kind of bile?
You don't know? Necrosis? Probably.
Does it seem
something else.
like he's doing better because of the thing? Because
Seems
of
a
the
bit
the lay on hands?
Yes. It's almost like you purged something from him.
Is he still injured?
Would he not be now?
Were you using lay on hands to remove his disease, but not cure his
Yes.
injury? I don't know if you can do both of those things.
Well, the disease is most important, isn't it?
I think. Well, I've got a pool of 10, and I've just used 5, and I've got 5
And you
left.
can give him 5 HP if you want to.
All right. Just again. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right now. Oh, your legs. Yes, your legs. That should.
Wow, he's got chiropractic giving him a massage.
Guys, we need to
Oh,
find
no.
Kevin.
Okay.
Gondo, we'll take you to the doctor later.
Right. So you go into this room as you're massaging Gondo, and in front of you, you see a few things. First, you see these are coffins under the low beds. You see 4 coffins, 2 of which are open and 2 of which are closed. These coffins have bodies in them, and they appear to be dead bodies.
Ah, how were they killed?
So one of them has lots of very small, precise cuts all over their body.
Ah, Lingchi.
Another one seems to have no actual piercing wounds, but is covered in bruises.
They were beaten internally to death.
Mhm.
Ulster stands in front of each one and says,
At the end of the room, there is a bathtub stained with blood. On each side of the room, there are apothecary tables, etc., counters, and there are 2 coffins unopened.
I'd like to. Do I investigate? If I investigate, would I know which coffin Kev is in from my scrying?
From your scrying, you didn't get quite a good look.
I would like to whisper, Kev?
Gondo shakes his head. They're silent so the screams don't get out.
Right. What about smell?
You can go and sniff the coffins, guys.
I will sniff the coffins.
Okay, the first one you sniff, the one closest to the door, smells
I'm smelling perfume.
cold, damp, almost fresh. The other one, you go over and you smell Baccarat Rouge. Oh no, you smell Chateau de Paf,
Okay.
which is from Grand Prix Best Hotel.
Ulster just goes, that one.
Okay. Gondo heads over
He'd never be without his perfume.
with the keys.
I can imagine him in his coffin like,
Work with me, I've been through so much hardship.
He should have really been the prince.
Gondo's like, huh?
Never mind. Do we have a key for the coffin?
Gondo says, I don't, but
I pull out the guard's keys, which I took from Astra apparently.
these ones, and he points to the gold keys. They're for the lockboxes.
Mhm.
And then inside the lockbox is the key to the cell. Stops people getting in and seeing the... Anyway,
So which one's for the coffin?
none of them. There's only one person who has those.
Who is that?
He looks up. And you guys look up. And you see along one of the walls is an iron rung kind of ladder. Next to it is a pulley, like a bucket. But it's quite large and wide, and it seems like a mechanized system to carry large items up into this tower, which you saw from the outside.
Right.
And Astra pulls out a set of lockpicks. And what happens if we get a little creative with it?
I'm going to Arcana check this coffin before we do that.
Yeah, Astra's asking Gondo before attempting to potentially pick a magic lock.
19.
Okay, you are kind of checking. You can feel the presence of strong, boyish magic inside.
Is there anything on the actual coffin?
You sense the silence spell has a link to the abjuration magic. There could be a magic on the lock itself. However, on closer inspection, you think not.
I would personally say that we need to be really careful because Kev is inside here. If anything goes wrong or if there's a mechanism, he's kind of trapped. This isn't just breaking open a door.
Should we confront the man above?
We look at Gondo.
I don't know. I'm not allowed in here usually.
So who is this torturer and why is he so scary?
He
Torture.
Gondo?
He insisted on having the undead here when the medic was killed.
So it sounds like if we were to
He,
relieve him of his keys, we would be doing this whole fortress a favor.
maybe, but you see,
What does he look like? What can he do?
he looks like a pound of flesh.
What do you mean?
And you hear a creak above you. And Gondo shudders and he says,
Let's hide.
he's coming. And you hear the trap door above you
Can we look for anyone
begin
else?
to rustle. Yes, where do you guys hide in this room?
Mm.
And you're all going to make individual stealth checks.
Is there a map of the room? Or
It's
just...
in the. It's in the.
okay. Yeah.
Zoom in. I will have to go soon.
That's okay. We're going to stop here after. We're going to stop in
After,
about 10, 15 minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I would like to hide behind Kev's coffin.
I might have to leave sooner, but I'll make that stealth check now.
You're going to hide behind the coffin.
Yeah, because if anything happens to Kev, I want to be able to protect him.
Okay.
Astrid will hide near Ulster.
15.
Okay.
I guess
Actually,
fast
wait,
as
I
I-
don't need to do that. I turned into a spider.
Okay. You turn into a spider. You could probably even crawl into the coffin.
Yeah, I'll crawl into the coffin.
Okay. And you kind of sit on Kev's shoulder.
Yeah.
And you see, the moment you pass through the wooden barrier of the coffin, you hear, "Help me! I'm in it. Ulster."
I'm a white
Please.
spider. Can I dangle from the top of the coffin to try and get his attention without being in range for him to smack me on instinct?
Oh my god. Wait.
Are we both gonna get stuck in the bloody coffin?
Make a.
Okay, what?
Make a dexterity check.
Oh god.
Natural 20.
Well, I didn't get a natural 20.
He's like,
Ulster is now in the coffin with Kev.
dreams like this.
Ulster's like, can't breathe. Actually, it's quite roomy, considering we're both quite small. He starts patting the sides. How do we get out?
You can't. You only get out when you're let out, I guess. You feel something hard.
What?
Side of the coffin.
Okay.
Anyway, Leah, you find a crawl space underneath Kev's coffin that you could slip into. Bluey, what do you do?
I rolled an unnatural 20.
I
guess
also rolled an unnatural 20.
Oh my god.
The synergy.
Okay. So then you'd recognise Gundo rushing back towards the doors.
I guess a
and
coffin near the door.
yeah,
maybe.
slipping beneath the coffin there. There is a coffin for all of you if you wish to slip underneath them.
Well, apparently I'm with Kev now.
Mhm.
By the way, Maggie's not coming back. She's going home.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
So you guys slip underneath your coffins. Sparks for the
Oh my
sake of-
god. Sorry, I don't know how disadvantage works. So
Okay.
I got a 16.
That's fine. Sparks, for the sakes of this, you slip under the coffin and it's a tight fit, but I'm going to allow it. And you guys get into place just as the door swings open. And you hear a clunk. Clunk.
Can I peer out of any of the parts of the coffin?
I'm going to say there's a needle-shaped hole to the side, which you could just see out of.
What do we see? I'm like, sorry, Kev, and swivel around.
Okay. Right. Let me just make sure it's correct.
I'm scared.
There's nothing in these coffins with us apart from Kev. Right.
Yeah, I'm in a coffin with my stalker, guys.
You guys are under the coffins, so you're fine.
Oh, it's on a little like platform thingo. Okay.
I've given Kev a lifetime's worth of material.
You see large feet stitched together. They look like there's taut wire around the flesh, pinching it. Surely it would cut off circulation, but it doesn't. He moves, twisted and limbering, and you see this.
Ew.
Oh.
What is that?
I will say he's wearing trousers, not a loincloth. But that is what you see.
What is that?
He tightens an apron around over his clothing, over his body, and walks down to the coffins. Looks in at the one you're hiding under, Bluey, the dead body. He picks up one of its arms and drops it. Slap. Moves down to the other dead body, does the same thing. This time the arm sloths off. And Slia, he drops it to the floor beside you. Time for another.
Can't kill Kev, he's a hostage.
Ip. Dip. You. Footstep. Breathe. Breathe. He lays his hand on the coffin. You hear a clank of keys. And he slips one into the lock.
Which coffin?
It twists. And he stops. You think I didn't see you down there? He reaches underneath and pulls Gondo out. Hello. I just wanted to tell you there's something happening. Something happening. What do you mean? Guards, there's a fire. The bridge has collapsed. Bridge has collapsed, has it? And Gondo nods. Okay.
I have an idea.
No one's going to be coming to get you then.
Bluey has an idea.
Bluey, what's your
I
idea?
have an idea. I think I'd like to pop up and go, there you are, you scoundrel, I was chasing you down, to Gondo. To give him a bit of a, like, yes, he's still on this man's side. Like, he was trying to escape from me, the righteous Sparks.
Gotcha. Okay. Make me a deception check, please.
Ulster's like, oh, fuck, inside the coffin.
Oh, gosh. Oh, wait, no, it's just straight. Sorry. Oh, it's 9.
9. At which point the jailer looks at you, looks at Gondo. It's been a while since we've had Dragonborns. Let's see what I can do with you. And he throws Gondo down.
I was meant to relish in his death. Not you relish in mine.
Forsooth, no!
Forsooth.
If I were a noble blacksmith.
I need the torturer to roll me a wisdom saving throw, because Astra's not gonna just sit by and do nothing, because if I can see you, I can hit you.
Gotcha. Okay. Wisdom saving throw. That is going to be a 12.
Yay! That's 7 necrotic damage from underneath the coffin as Toll the Dead reaches up around.
He goes and starts writhing in the same way as that guard does, and it buys you a few moments. What do you do?
I'd like to ask him something when I have a moment.
Okay, we'll do that.
I'd love to tackle this guy to the ground. Hans?
I'm scared.
Okay. Please make me a grapple.
Which for me would be a nice. Yes, athletics is better.
It was almost a natural 20, but I'll tell you what it was in a second.
$19.
Bluey charges forward, barrels in with her shoulder pauldron, and you slam him down onto the stone. He is prone beneath you and grappled. Astra, I'm assuming you get out from underneath the coffin.
Yes, I would. Are the keys still in the lock?
The keys are still in the lock.
I would like to unlock the coffin.
Okay, they are in the lock to the one that Gondo was under.
Oh, that's not the one
on
I
the other
want.
side.
So never mind.
You pull the keys out though, and you can go unlock
Yeah.
Kev's and Ulster's in a moment.
Cool.
But first, Ulster, what do you say to Kev?
I say to Kev hardly, have you tried to get out of here?
I have.
What happens if you try and get out? Ulster pulls out a dagger.
He holds up his hand, which is like charred black.
From magic. Have you tried this? And he holds the dagger up. Right? Also stabs it into the wood.
Okay, everyone from outside, you see a dagger stab through. Oh, I should have thought of that. Stab.
He starts breaking out.
Like,
He's like,
I
hello.
took my weapons, I promise. And so Astra, just as you go over to unlock it, you see Ulster's face. Just like,
Hi.
here's Ulster. And you can. And it opens up.
Ah, wonderful. He falls out. That was very tight in there.
Kev like rolls out, stands up for a moment, and then falls down because he feels a jelly. I have not stood up for days. I'm so battered, so bruised.
You look over, Kev. Does he look fine?
Looks pretty fine.
Okay. Is there a window in here?
There are arrows.
I run to one of the windows. Lorraine!
Outside, okay, I'm going to wrap this up, but before we wrap it up, I'm going to explain a few things. So, outside, you look, and the entirety of the Northwind stronghold is ablaze. The bridge is gone, replaced now instead by a cascade of rubble slowly tipping down, causing an avalanche of rock down to the lowest parts of the. What is it called? The shards. Sorry, excuse me. You don't see around, but you do see the smoke, and it's enough to burn your eyes and make you kind of like wince and look back away from the window slat. You can't see him.
Also,
when you turn back to the room, Bluey, I need you to make me a strength check.
A strength check.
The guy is trying to escape the grapple.
As in contested grapple?
Yes.
Or is that how that works? Oh gosh, it's been so long. As if the
He's trying to escape the grapple.
okay, I think I can do the normal grapple check against it.
Sure.
Which is good. 17.
21.
Okay.
He throws you off. A lot of you are standing around this room watching as the jailer, the torturer, the flesh golem himself stands up and looks at all of you and bears his maw. And we'll leave it there for this week.
Did Slayer
So yeah, did you want to open the other coffin to see what's in there?
Not really. I think Slia is more like, let's try to kind of urge everyone to go up the same way that the jailer came down so that we can get out.
Okay.
Well, we will coordinate next game in the chat.
Next week?
I don't think I can do next week, but I'll check my work rota.
That was such a look of disappointment on Hannah's face.
Sorry, let me just check my work rota.
I have my choir camp next week.
Valid.
On my Saturday during the day, which
We
means
could do a weekday session.
A what session? Sorry,
a weekday, but we can plan it later. We don't need to stress about it right now.
I am open Thursdays now, so.
Woo. Next week is supposed to be our week off.
Yeah.
And I might need that just because we're working on book stuff and I've got my films due.
That's valid.
Yeah. Let me just see when I'm working. Basil is asleep in the cage.
He's so cute. He's curled up like a donut, like a fluffy donut.
Good for him.
Little baby.
Okay. Next week I'm working Monday, Thursday, Saturday. So nice.
We will think about it.
We'll think about it.
Just so hyped to get back into the game, like every week.
Yeah. Good fun.
Thank you very much for the game, y'all.
Thanks, guys. We love you.